Hi, this is Sun Scorpio 8, and this is a video response to Natural Southern Girls video, Natural Journey to Eating Raw. I wanted to put in my 2 cents. I wanted to see if I can be of some assistance on your journey. There are 2 books that I have that I really like. The first book is The Joy of Living Live, A Raw Food Journey. I'll put the name of the author on the side. I don't know if you could see the book. Me and this camera. All right. So The Joy of Living Live. It's a great raw food cookbook. The name of the author is, I can never pronounce it, but do you see it there? That's the name of the author. I'll list it. I'll put everything on the side so you can read for yourself. The other book that I have that I really like is RAWvolution. You see that? By Matt Amsden. I mess people's name up all the time. So I've had The Joy of Living Live longer. This was really my first raw food book. Someone else gave me another book. I think it's called Raw Made Easy, and it was written by Brian. Can't remember his last name. I think it's spelled AU or something like that. That's a pretty good book also. But The Joy of Living Life, I really truly enjoy this book. It has a lot of good information in here. It doesn't only have recipes. It has sections in here about why sprout, how to sprout, eating organic, prayer and meditation, food supplements. To me, this is like an all-in-one book with great tips. 20 simple things to improve your health. This book inspired me to make raw desserts. She has several raw desserts in here. And what I would do is I made a few of her desserts, I think 2 or 3. And then after that, I started to adapt her recipes. I would supplement, putting in some things that I like, and I would take out other things that she had in there. And I don't really measure. I get that from my mom. She doesn't really measure. I don't measure either. I'll eyeball it. So that's what I did also for most of the recipes here in this book. RAWvolution is more of a book that you can really use if you have a dehydrator. So, and I happen to have a dehydrator. I haven't used it yet, but I will definitely try the recipes in this RAWvolution book with my dehydrator. But one of the main reasons why I got my dehydrator is because I really like to make raw desserts like apple pies and cashew cheesecakes and stuff like that. And I'm not too pleased with the way the crust is right now. I mean, it turns out okay. So I had this idea that if I got a dehydrator, that the crust would be a little bit more dry and stiffer, kind of like a graham cracker like kind of crust that pies would usually have that we're all used to. But a dehydrator is great because you can dehydrate fruit. You can dehydrate so many different things and rehydrate it when you're done. You can buy tomatoes and dehydrate them, and you'll have they won't be sun-dried, but they'll be dried tomatoes. And you can rehydrate them whenever you want. I think that's a great way to keep food for long periods of time. I also wanted to talk about juicers. I currently have a Jack LaLanne juicer. My first juicer was the Juice Man 2 that I let a friend borrow. So she's currently using that juicer. The Jack LaLanne is a pretty good juicer, but I found that I need another juicer. It's kind of like a step up in juicers. It's called I looked it up. I have to go back. It's called the Green Star. And the Green Star is a really good juicer. It's a twin gear juicer. And so basically what that means, this juicer can juice wheatgrass. It can make nut butters, and I like making nut butters also, which currently I can only do in my Vitamix. Also, for this particular juicer, the pulp comes out a lot drier than with other juicers. So you're getting more of the nutrients and more of the juice out of the fruit or vegetable. So do your research on the juicers though. But the Jack LaLanne is a pretty good juicer. It's about $100 at Target, maybe $80. Oh, someone's at my door, so I'm gonna have to cut the video short. But I wanted to give my 2 cents on that. The Joy of Living Live is definitely a book I think every raw foodist should have. It's a great book. All right, that's my 2 cents, and I hope that helps you on your journey somehow. Natural Southern Girl, Sun Scorpio 8, signing off. Peace.